the board.
Under which, so maybe Parks and Gardens, does it fall under the tourism ministry? I mean, I guess that is part of the problem. Sometimes you don't even know where what falls under, and so do you have any idea?
Right. What has happened is that because the Children's Commission became the Children's Department of the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, that ministry has the primary role of taking care of the park. However, it doesn't have the resources. So the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture has been invited, from my understanding, to support the park by, raising, some kind of partnerships and resources to get the park going. And the Parks and Gardens sometimes lays claim to it, and so on. So there's a jurisdictional, sort of clash also, I think. That has to be taken care of.
Do you, Prof, have a say in any of this? After all, it bears the name of your mother. Do you have a say in anything that is happening? When you speak, do they listen? And how does it make you feel that this is what your mom has been named after, and it's in shambles, basically?
Well, we don't feel good about it. Definitely not. And I have to say that we have been politely listened to a number of times, and I think that without, making it public, there have been some moments in which the park was almost going to be built on, by various entities. And we've been able to get in there and say, look, I mean, this is just not on, and I think that... And
when you say it was almost going to be built on, they were going to do what?
Offices. They
were going to raise it down and turn it into office blocks.
Yes, and leave, a couple of acres for a small bit for children. And
how long ago was this?
Maybe 6 or so years, 6, 7 years ago.
6, 7 years ago.
About 6 years. So they were going to actually take the park and her name to the Achimota Forest, and we just said, we're not playing ball on this one. But interestingly, everybody who was supposed to have been involved in this, when questioned by the presidency, they all denied flatly that they were going to do it.
Wow.
So but it was just, we were like...
So the presidency then had to intervene.
Yeah.
And those who were going to do this claimed no knowledge of...
They backed off and said, no, we weren't going to do it, but we had documentation, that had come to us.
Wow.
And this has happened, there have been other near misses. So it's very important for the park to be incorporated, to have legislation that sort of makes it a park in perpetuity in law. There has to be that, so that it's not just convention. It really has to happen.